Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to some more K-pop news. The K-pop news that I have is on how after Pop Brand passed away sadly this past week, her agency called United Entertainment has just announced that everyone who had made false posts and bad and mean posts about her is now going to have to face some sort of legal battle against them. And look, here's my thoughts about this. I'm so proud of our agency for doing this because, like I keep on saying, if the company does not do anything about this, then the people who are doing this are just going to keep on doing it every single day because they know that the company is not going to do anything about it at all. That is all why for me, I'm so happy to hear that the National Entertainment is going to take legal action against everyone who has done this towards her. Because honestly, like what did she do to you? Probably nothing at all. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. The next K-pop news that we have is on how last night after the Sserafim performed live at Coachella last night, the Seraphim's performance has not gotten a lot of mixed reactions by K-pop fans. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. For me too, I also have like a mixed reaction about this. Because at some parts they sing so well, but at other parts they did not sing so well at all. Also, here's some comments by Korean Essence. They said things such as this. They are really working hard, but they aren't good at all, and comments such as this. You guys really think that this is good, and comments such as this. People here have such low standards. You guys are really calling this good? But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. What was your thoughts about the Seraphim's performance that they had last night at Coachella last night? The next K-pop news that we have is on how last night when EXO had a fan meeting, EXO shared that they will release a new album and have a world tour when Kai and SEHUN of EXO come back. Also, EXO hinted at a drama. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. For me personally, I feel like EXO will go on a world tour maybe next year around September or October of 2025, since on September 20th, both members of EXO named Kai and SUHA will come back. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Are you gonna go see EXO live when they do have the world tour sometime next year in 2025 or not? The next K-pop news that I have is on how last night a source known as Talk of the Charts has now reported that Magnetic by Outlet is going to debut at number 90 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. If this does end up happening, then man, this will honestly be so cool and amazing for Outlet. And also on top of that, for me, I think that this is going to happen. The reason why I say that is because for me, every single time that I go onto Spotify, I listen to Magnetic by Outlet because it always ends up playing on some random playlist that's on Spotify. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Do you think that Magnetic by Outlet is going to debut at number 90 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart or not? The next K-pop news that we have is on how this morning it was announced that ILLIT has now become the fastest K-pop group ever in history to surpass 10 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. First off, for me, I'm so proud of ILLIT for doing this. And also on top of that, for me, I totally agree with this. Like, I don't know about you, but for me, every single time that I listen on Spotify and whenever I click on any random song, the next song that always plays is Magnetic by ILLIT. That is all why for me, I already knew that this was going to happen to ILLIT on Spotify. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Are you also proud of ILLIT for doing this on Spotify or not? The final K-pop news that we have is on how last night it was announced that Friends by BTSV is now the most streamed song by any Korean act so far on Spotify in 2024. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. First off, I'm so proud of V for doing this. Also on top of that, I like this. The reason why I said that is because for me, first off, his song called Friends was so good, and also on top of that, his envy on YouTube for his song was so good. I like the way on how he showed two sides of the world, with one side being nice and the other side being mean. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Anyways, that's it for today. Please make sure as always to always like and subscribe for more K-pop news like this, and I will catch you all later. Have a good rest of the day or evening. Bye.